Hello! Once again, here we are for the Just Breathe series, which has been a super pleasure for me to produce. It's been so organic that I really have no expectations with this series. I just enjoy sharing the wisdom that I perceive. And the series, as you know, is about living in the breath, in presence 100% of the time, which means listening to our expanded wisdom and allowing ourselves to be guided by it. And I have, of course, also called it listening to our heart, which is the same thing. And today, I'd like to share a bit about the transition from living in urgency to living in awareness. And there is such a huge difference between one thing and the other. When we are living in survival mode, feeling constantly unsafe, and also feeling the need to justify our existence and to receive recognition, to be liked, we live under a permanent sense of urgency. An urgency that impels us to have to achieve, to have a purpose, to have aims, and so on. And sometimes not even that, it's just a latent urgency to, to live. But that stems from not being completely alive. So if our heart is closed, it can be a little or a lot, it doesn't matter. There is always the need for survival, and there is as well the fear of death, which informs our consciousness of this urgency. So we live in a sort of a rush. But as we allow ourselves to come into the breath, to stay in our presence, to be here now, to be in the constant state of flow, of allowing, a shift happens and the urgency gradually dissolves because it is no longer needed, it is no longer something seductive, something that is appealing. And from what I have perceived, some people mix passion with this urgency. So, sort of, it's like, if there's no urgency, there's no passion. And that's why the mind many times convinces us that no, you don't want to go that way and come into such a level of peace and serenity, because then you lose your passion. You can't lose your passion. You are passion itself, from your soul, from your spirit. The passion for life is there always, otherwise, you wouldn't be here. What disappears is the urgency. So I invite you, if you'd like, to bring back home that belief system that associates urgency with passion. And also any urge or impulse to have to live urgently, if you'd like, of course. If you'd like to experience an expanded state of permanent peace, of serene knowingness, of loving, gentle care and presence here now in you. And just by staying in the breath, this can be achieved moment to moment. No rush, no expectations, no deadlines. It's something that you practice and that you allow. Thank you for listening and see you next time.